Hey guys, welcome to the next video in the Time Temple series. This will be the third episode called Blue Temple. I really hope you're enjoying it so far, and without further ado, here it is. Thanks.
Zach, I think we might have found the hatch.
Yes, I have found the hatch while searching around as I walked back.
Oh, there you go. You found the hatch. Pretty good. Did you have your F1 on
Can you
that?
see anything?
Good job, turtle guy.
Did you have your F1 on for that?
No, I was just looking.
Damn, Cash is... Sorry, Turtle's hats off.
I think I like you,
Do you-
turtle guy. I don't know why.
How good is this blended though? Look at that.
It's great.
Yeah,
It's
I never would have noticed.
Carpenter blocks. Anyway, so you open up the hatch. You look down the hole, and immediately a blast of bright light comes bursting out, and a pulse of energy, and you can tell there is something down there.
How my eyes.
Ah!
Who uses the sword? I heard there was a sword down there.
Well, I would like to go down, and I would like to ready my blur spell if I see an enemy.
Perhaps somebody could do a check to see if there's any threats down there.
Can I do a perception check to see?
Yes, you may.
Yeah, I mean, we'll listen, because I don't know if we could see anything from here, but...
Oh, here.
You don't hear or feel or sense the life of any other being. There are no beings down there.
Interesting. I feel I should go first. I'm still the tank.
Really?
I think my shield of faith is still up too.
Okay.
It's been too long. Probably nearing the end. Might as well use it. I go
So
down
basically,
first.
what I dragged Aragite off for was to tell him basically that whatever he was looking for was in this temple, and we come back up, and Turtle has already found it.
By the way, Turtle's like, there, my son. Like, yeah, that.
There are two paths, one down and one straight. Should we split up?
Sure.
Who goes with who?
We could split the party.
I'm a frontliner, so whoever I'm gonna go straight just to pick at random.
Oh, follow turtle guy. I like him.
I'll go with the centaur.
Elf
this-
on my
is
back,
this
we're not
tile?
wasting any time.
Is this tile special in any way?
No, it's just
different
light.
color? It's
That
just
was
light.
quick.
Okay.
Oof.
I keep an eye on anything and I come across this.
Well,
Turtle comes around the corner, and he can feel it just as he comes around the corner. A gust of wind wraps around him and pulls his hair up, and Billow. Oh shit! Right.
Turtle.
Are you wearing any cloth? Are you wearing anything loose?
No, he's
No,
a turtle.
I'm-
His shell is longer.
I have a tail.
You feel
Okay.
the breeze in your shell.
So Turtle feels a massive breeze come through, and
feel
the
it
only
with
guy
it.
among
the
you.
uplift from under his shell is almost enough to lift him right off of the ground.
Have you guys ever blown in a bottle? That's what happened to Cash.
I guess so. Still here.
He turns the corner to see a massive blade placed into a pedestal, and glowing and emitting a very strong energy that is very bright. And every time he... Actually, what do you want to do from here?
This must be the Zephyr blade. Zephyr being
You like that
a
part?
reference to some sort of wind spirit. I approach the blade
Well, you're a smart guy there, turtle guy.
and put my claws around its handle.
The handle seems to hum with anticipation.
I draw the blade out.
A blast of energy surges through your body, and it starts whisking you around. You start spinning around in circles before coming to a stop, and the blade has calmed down. You may take
Weird.
this right. So no time has
What
passed. I'm sure your other party members have found that it was just a bright dead end.
Okay.
I look up and I see a trapdoor up here.
anything.
Told you it was a bright dead end.
Hmm.
Ask.
This trapdoor. Is that a trapdoor out there? I look up here. Is that a trapdoor?
On the other side, you do notice at the top that it seems to be a trap door, but there's no way to get up to it.
Let me
I'll tell you right now, you guys can tell that this hatch seems to be relatively useless and there's nothing of use up there.
Okay.
Okay.
That looks like too much work to go up there. I think I'm just gonna leave it.
I can't find a longsword +2. Wait, there it is. Okay.
They can find that out for themselves.
Yeah, I got it. I got the longsword too. There's no way to go up there. I guess I'll walk back out here. Unless I can like throw a rope, but I guess that's pushing it.
There's definitely a way to go.
Turtle's intuition tells him that it's probably just a hatch into this other building here. It's not something that is of pertinent use to you right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, I leave this hatch open just in case. Alright,
Well, we did red and we did green. I guess that leaves blue, right?
There is one.
I don't know. I
more
can't
screen.
read.
Perceptive, isn't he?
You walk
Temple.
into the Blue Temple and immediately are overtaken by the overwhelming hum of what sounds like waves crashing, seagulls cawing. It sounds like the ocean.
Ah, yes, I've been here before. I mean, what? Yeah, I visited my cousins here.
Ilja immediately recognizes the pattern between the buildings and knows exactly which tile to touch before she is sucked up into another building. Within this building, I'd like it if you guys all came in and didn't interact with anything right away.
Okay.
You enter the building and the sounds immediately stop. The layout is generally the same, except the bricks seem to be made out of water themselves, holding themselves into place. The logic doesn't add up to you. You see a couple of levers on the walls, a chest in the corner, an alcove in another corner, and a teleporter.
Weird. Is the ceiling made out of the same lava bricks that were built from before? From the red temple?
It's not the same stuff, but it's not relevant.
Okay. It's not relevant. I'm just trying to take in every detail.
That's a good one. That is a good one.
I look up.
Alright. Seems to be some sort
Can we see these switches kind of?
You can use.
Obvious?
Oh yeah, you walk in and you immediately see the two switches.
Hey, what do you think this button does?
Guys, I found another button.
Alright,
Okay.
this is a chest. We also see the chest, right?
That's true. You do see the chest, yes.
What's in
Inside of the
chest?
chest, you open up a
Oh, there we go.
a small bottle with a parchment wrapped around it. The parchment reads, directions, use in a splash of 10 feet radius. And effect, it says you are allowed to breathe underwater for 2 minutes and 15 seconds if this water is splashed on you.
This is useless. I can breathe underwater for an hour.
Yeah, I was gonna say you're a turtle.
Okay, well, I didn't know that.
Some of us can't.
Yeah, actually,
You
yeah,
guys can take it
it's
out
an
and
hour.
eat that shit. You can take it.
Flash some
This
water
is my
breathing,
home
I'll
turf.
take it. Nice.
Shall we start pulling some levers then? Let's see their effects.
I already pulled this one. I didn't see anything happen.
Wait, there's an opening here. There's another chest.
You didn't see anything happen. I like this character.
Can't open the chest.
He's
So I
just
see this
really
chest, right?
You do see the chest, but something seems to be blocking it.
Weird. I will pull this lever right here then.
The chest is unlocked.
I go into it.
Inside of it, you find 1 medium health potion and 4 sets of night vision goggles you may now all see in the dark.
Just throw that on my character.
I think I can normally. Oh, well,
I mean, is it just granting dark vision, or is it granting vision into complete darkness as well?
I would say all non-magical darkness. You can see clearly.
All non-magical dark. Okay, sounds good. I'm not gonna rate it in my character sheet. I'm just gonna. It's basically enhanced dark vision.
Yeah. When you told me that, I was like, well, okay then.
All right, we move forward.
Never mind, I didn't take double sight.
The only thing that you haven't investigated is this teleporter in the corner. You're familiar with them by now.
I go first. I'm a
Pull the
turtle.
lever, Cash.
It's a button here.
Push
Yeah.
the button.
So you come into a small
I can't read.
you come into a small alcove, and you are immediately serenaded by a distant and hauntingly beautiful voice singing. There is a waterfall in front of you and if you look down with your night vision, you can see that the ravine goes down quite a bit. You can all breathe underwater for a couple of minutes right now. You're supposed to splash. You're supposed to do the actual splash and whatnot up here, but
Yeah, I didn't know how it worked. I thought it was a consumable.
I guess we gotta run to where the next place is. Let's look around.
What is this, Zach?
that's an MFSU that is for the teleporters. Ignore it.
Oh, okay. Should probably cover it. I thought
Yeah,
it was, I
yeah,
thought it
that's
was
my
part of
bad.
the story.
I'm gonna say you probably have a minute and 30 seconds left. Who?
I don't have a minute, 30 seconds.
Horse
Okay.
running, horse running underwater, horse running. I'm just going forward. I'm not a big fan of water.
Have you seen Frozen 2 yet?
No.
I'm not a knock.
Damn it.
That's Norse.
Is under the tree supposed to have air or no?
Yes.
Just use it for like case. Oh, nothing over here goes.
I have ample time. Hey, there's a cave in sort of.
Turtle is on fire!
I don't think he knew that. He just said,
No, I saw this like weird edges. There seems to be like patterns that are.
Okay, so stop there. Don't go any further. Oh, you're all four of you are here. So, let me just pull this up real quick.
Yeah, they just kind of followed me.
As you look down in the bottom of a ravine, you look down into this dry area that has skeletons lying bare bone, chained up to the wall, decapitated and laying all across the floor. Icy chill seeps into your bones, and you look around, and all you can see is what appears to be a normal-looking bedroom on the other side of the wall. You may come down and interact.
Normal
stairs.
looking
Might have to
bedroom.
be stairs. Horse.
Weird. I look down. Why is there two bricks missing here?
Oh my gosh, how ghastly.
I
I
invested
play around with the skulls and just kind of wiggle it back and forth.
You pull a peregrine took, and the head falls off the skeleton and clambers upon the ice and makes a lot of noise.
Oh, well,
Nothing happens.
At least we know they're not undead.
These are
I
glass doors
agree.
purposely, right? Or not glass,
Can you
ice
not
doors?
can you not interact with them?
Oh no, I'm just asking. I'm not
Yes, they are
interacting
ice
with them.
doors. Yes.
Can I see through them?
Yes.
I glance. I see through. You said normal looking bedroom.
Anything in the dresser?
You immediately find a bundle of paper wrapped around a sapphire.
Oh, the sapphire. Nice.
Guys, look
The
at
only
that.
way you can tell it's a sapphire is due to your high senses and the fact that there's a small fragment of blue peeking out from between the paper. Would you like to unwrap it?
Yes.
As you unfold it, you begin to read the letters, and one second. And the letters read,
Oh, you can read?
Therefore,
100 long years ago, 100 long years have waited. As these words are written, perhaps another 100 I'll live in this ice cellar. You open up the next piece of paper. I still remember the bells, the heartbreak, left at the altar. A quarter of a millennia. I'll scream your name to Satan himself. On the third letter. Only less than halfway through this curse, since you left me broken. Agony rakes at my soul still. How much longer can I last before decaying into insanity? It's 1940 now, I think. Only a century left, and Is that you? And just as Summer finishes reading the letter, a blue cloud starts to form in the corner, and the cloud gets darker and darker until taking form into the shape of a bent and crooked woman with blue flesh, pale purple lips, and ice blue eyes piercing through armor. All you hear as she lands, the soft song of the siren that has been going on in the background fades into a screeching cacophony of banshee-like screeches. There is now an ice witch in the corner.
Oh boy.
Hmm.
She screams toward all of you, but hasn't made a move yet. She is armed with long steel claws. Shit.
I ready my glaive in preparation for a possible fight.
I don't know why, but I lost 2 hit each.
Can we communicate with her?
I don't know, Cash. Try, turtle. She may listen to your slow-speaking tongue.
Greetings, we have come to take a trial. Why have you been locked in this room? I don't know how to start. I'm literally telling the truth. Does she understand me?
She looks at you, feral, and looks around again. She seems a little hesitant to do anything yet.
She doesn't understand. I don't think she
Maybe
understands.
she needs some motivation. And I'm kind of pointing
Is
at my glaive.
is Togo actually staring at her like that?
Yes. Yeah, Togo looks at her with curiosity.
What does Togo approach her?
Yeah, sure. Togo approaches her hesitantly, but, trying to see if she'll give her some lovin', maybe some treats,
As Togo approaches the ice witch, you see a tender softness appear before quickly disappearing again, and she screeches and takes a swing at poor Togo. The swing misses, but now you must roll for initiative.
Oh,
The dog!
Went from Summer to Cash's mom real quick.
You guys roll initiative. I just
Clappa to get off my property. Hi. How are you doing?
what you doing for an attack? Longsword.
Longsword slash.
The longsword slash misses. Although, holy moly, that would have been some damage.
You said it was 15, right?
Her AC? I haven't said it yet.
No, 15 to get to her.
15 feet, yes.
feet.
Yeah.
Okay. 15 more. And I'll just end right here.
Alright, so after that, it's Ilja's turn. Sorry, I should say Ilja and Toko.
Togo, I just tell him to, just stay there, Try not to get too close to her, but, keep your eye out,
Gotcha. Body block.
Swerve if you need. I'm gonna try to shoot at her.
I believe, if I'm not mistaken, the longbow is a hit.
wow. Okay.
Say what?
This is good news.
So you pierce through unless it's blue, I don't want to see it. Just joking. I am going to say that she probably doesn't bleed, though. You pierce her shoulder, and a portion of her ice breaks apart and falls off. Yeah, that's more like it.
Alright, that's all I'm gonna do for now.
Okay, and then that leaves it up to the Ice Witch. Okay, so she's going to ignore Todo and try to walk around Todo. Probably does
Togo will attack if you walk by.
Okay. But as long as I don't
You just get an
disengage,
attack.
it doesn't matter. So as long as I stay...
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, so... Togo is still in front of Ilja here. He's just getting pushed around a little bit by somebody.
He's on the bed now.
And I'm going to walk up and take a jab at Turtle. I'm going to use Strength Drain on Turtle. So I have to be in melee range to hit you. It's +4 to hit. It's necrotic damage. And then I reduce your strength by 1d4 every turn until you get reduced to 0, at which point you die.
Okay, alright. Then that doesn't hit.
Alright. And that is
the game.
probably going to be the end of her turn. That is...
Hold on, give me a second. There might be a tornado siren. Going.
Hold on, some of my cantrips are going for some reason.
Hide your
My
kids,
Christmas-
hide your wives.
What do you mean? I'm gonna go outside.
Alright, so...
What? I'll fight a tornado. I don't care.
After missing Turtle, it is now Turtle's turn himself. At the
Okay.
microwave.
It's my turn?
Yes.
Yep. Turtle.
Anyway,
Uh,
so back to it. I think Turtle was supposed to have a turn, and
Yes, I have slash.
okay, yeah. So
Which-
you leave a very deep gash across her chest. In
Are you using it one-handed or two-handed?
I think it's one. I'm
Yeah.
also using a shield.
Yeah.
I went with one-handed, so
Okay.
you do some good damage to her. She doesn't seem too phased by it, but that was a good hit. So now it is up to Brynmill.
All right. I take it she's 10 feet away because she's. Yeah.
She's right in front of me.
All right.
I'm going to cast Wrathful Smite so I can buff my glaive.
Right. So that's on the next hit to me, right?
Yep.
Having been impaled by his glaive so drastically, and the amount of force it ripples, slivers through the Ice Witch's entire body, it looks like you could probably kick her and she would shatter to pieces. And she turns and runs in fear.
Yeah.
Okay, so before any of you even get a shot to stab her as she's walking away from you, she crumples into a pile of ice and falls into the ground.
What?
Wow.
The 2 damage was enough to kill her.
Nice.
I'm gonna say you did not find anything on her body. She's dealt with. She's a pile of dust in the corner. What do you guys want to do?
Could I take a short rest?
I'll tell you you're about to get one.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
We have the sapphire. Let's just retreat.
Yes, let us.
The enemies are
Yeah.
growing tiresome.
Perhaps if you
good.
remember where the gem goes.
Oh wait, do we have the gem?
I have a sapphire.
Yeah.
I
Ah.
found it in the dresser and paper wrapped around it.
Okay.
And it led to Herbie.
Well, it doesn't seem there's anything here.
Spawning again.
All right.
Go
Yeah.
back
So
the way we came.
you took us all there.
So we have Potion of the Greater Healing, which is the 44 plus 4, right?
All right.
Oh God! I was in the wall, Fire Falcon.
Oh, so this is what the colored gems are for.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so who's got the last gem?
This is what
I
we've
think
been doing for the
s-
past, like.
I think Ilja was supposed to have the last gem.
I
So
was attacking people this last time. I don't know what you guys were doing.
so Ilja goes to put the
I
last
did.
gem into the slot, and just like the other 2 slots, it finds its home instantly, and you feel it pull into its own home. Except this time, all 3 stones start glowing more and more intensely until it completely covers your vision, and all you see is just a field of white, and you hear a deep voice similar to one you've heard earlier this campaign come on and say, "If you think gathering the stones would stop me, you were mistaken. You were gathering the stones for me. So have fun spending your life stuck in the Temple of Time." And the sword inside the pedestal disintegrates.
I didn't want it anyway.
Thanks for watching, guys. Let me know what you think, and if you like it, hit subscribe, and I'll be posting more soon.